one thing I want to talk about, something I was thinking on earlier, is trade-offs. I'm taking some classes at CBU, and in my courses toward my business degree, we talked about, in microeconomics, talked about trade-offs. How choice that you make will leave you with missed opportunities elsewhere. So you have to think about what you're getting and what you're missing out on. And those are part of your costs. So lately I've been thinking about my time, how it's spent, and what I do day to day, hour to hour, and is it putting me toward my goals and the things I want to accomplish with my life. I want to start this blog, podcast, interview thing, whatever it is, and will I benefit from scrolling through Instagram for an hour before going to bed? Or could I spend that hour still on my phone, but maybe on YouTube learning techniques and watching other vloggers and getting inspiration and ideas and generating ideas that way? So I have to take an assessment and evaluate if my time is putting me toward the things that I want to do, things I want to be in my life. And so my challenge, my little food for thought, my nugget for you is look at what you're doing and everything that you're doing. Whether it be, hey, I want to be in shape, or I want to achieve this thing in my life. Does the food you eat, do the activities you're doing push you toward or pull you away from your goal in life? Whether those be short-term, long-term type of goals, really begin to think and assess if your daily choices are putting you toward or further away from that goal. So, just a little something I was thinking on. So if I'm going to do this, I should probably do this thing right. I want to introduce myself. My name's Chris. I actually live in the Corona Riverside area. Currently a student at CBU doing online work. I work for a company called LuLaRoe. They're out of Corona. I am married. My wife is Sarah, and she's actually a personal trainer who has broken into the fitness space within the last probably 6 months and is really taking off in her business, Valkyrie Fit Training. You'll see some of that in here as well. My goal is to talk everything from personal development and growth to health and fitness and wellness, to maybe some nutrition stuff, talk about day-to-day life and kind of in ways that I'm growing and that I think might benefit some other people. I've got a heart for people seeing growth in who they are and becoming the best versions of themselves. And so I thought, why wait for a platform to come to me? Why not just start making that platform? If you can learn from some of the things that I've done in my life through my volunteer experience and leadership, my leadership at work, things that I've gotten to learn and glean from my time at LuLaRoe, I'd love to share those things so that way you can start to develop and implement them into your own life. So that's what we're kind of going to do here. The goal here as well is to do some interviews. So if you know some really amazingly interesting people, some ordinary people doing extraordinary things, let me know. Tag them in the comments below. Send them this video, share this video with them, because I want to meet them, I want to hear their story, and I want to hear how the things that they've learned in their journey can apply to other people, and how other people can grow from their experiences. So, something else I've been thinking about is why wait till everything's perfect? I don't have it all lined up. I don't have all the plan. I don't have the ideal equipment. But I know if I kept letting those excuses get in the way, I would never have started. So that's the important thing as well, is just start. Start where you are, start with what you have, and put some movement to the things that you dream of letting happen in your life, because you don't know what can come if you began today. Imagine if you started today, looking back a year from now, what you'll be thinking about. And one thing that I like to do for goal setting, set your goal, give it a timeline, and start working backwards from there. Because if you can reverse engineer your goal, they become a little bit easier, because you can break them down into steps. Okay, by this month I want this done. By this week I want to have that done. And if I do this thing day to day, it'll put me in that week, put me in that month goal, and a year from now, you won't believe where you can end up. But you have to start today. Don't let excuses get in the way anymore. Alright, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate you. I just want to leave you with two closing thoughts, just to bring it all back, bring it home. The little nuggets you're going to sit on for a little bit. The first thing is time. Time is that one resource in life you can't get back. Once you spend it, it's gone. Money comes back around, sometimes less frequently than we'd like, but time is gone once it's gone. So really evaluate your time, where you're spending it, and align it with your goals. Make sure that what you're doing day to day, hour to hour, even minute to minute is pushing you toward the person you want to be tomorrow. Secondly, if you've got something you want to accomplish in your life, which we all do, start. Start today, whether it's physically, emotionally, relationally. If there's any capacity in which you want to grow, why wait? If you start today, your future self will thank you tomorrow. Trust me. There's no sense in waiting for the perfect meal plan. There's no sense in waiting for the perfect relationships. There's no sense in waiting for the perfect circumstance in your life to come along. You just gotta take what you have and you gotta make what you want with it. I hope this benefits you guys somehow. I am excited to see what happens in the future. Thank you again for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe for the next video.